Welcome back to the Instant Fame. I'm so excited to share this behind-the-scenes look at some unforgettable moments from an incredible career in film and fashion. One of my favorite things is when makeup artists say, "I'm just going to give you lips that look like you've been kissing. Soft, flushed, and slightly bitten." It's such a romantic, effortless touch. Hi, I'm Nicole Kidman, and today I'm breaking down some of my most iconic looks and the stories behind them. Let's start with Days of Thunder. Oh my goodness, what an experience that was. Meeting Tony Scott, Tom Cruise, and everyone at Paramount was surreal. It felt like stepping into something huge. We filmed in Daytona during spring break, and I remember thinking, this is so American. But then I looked at my hair and thought, why did I straighten it? My natural curls are right there. It's funny looking back because now I embrace my curls completely. Little girls, take it from me. Love your natural texture. Don't make the same mistakes I did. That humidity in Daytona brought my curls back to life, wild and free. Then there was Moulin Rouge. Working with Baz Luhrmann was a dream. It all started with a photo shoot for Vogue Australia, after I reached out to him about how much I loved Strictly Ballroom. We stayed in touch, and when he saw me perform in the Blue Room, he sent me a dozen red roses in a white box, so dramatic, so Baz, and asked, "Will you be my Satine?" I panicked because I couldn't sing, but we spent 3 months workshopping, dancing, singing, living the role. The makeup tests were intense. Some even made it into the film. Seeing other actors play Satine now is surreal, because I'll always cherish being the first. The Hours was a completely different challenge. Playing Virginia Woolf meant sitting in prosthetics for hours, listening to her rare recordings, even rolling my own cigarettes because that's what she did. It's funny. When I'm in character, I'll do things like smoke for the role, but the second filming wraps, I have zero interest. That's the job of an actor, to disappear into someone else, not just play yourself. The Met Gala was another unforgettable moment. After an 11-year break, Anna Wintour brought me back, and I couldn't say no. The gown was celestial, magical. It felt like wearing a dream. I let the experts take the lead because why limit yourself to what you already know? Fashion should be about exploration. Practical magic was pure joy. The heart of that film is the sisterhood, and working with Sandy was effortless. We threw parties, danced salsa, and just had fun. That energy is in the movie. And yes, there's talk of a sequel. Hold on to your husbands, ladies. The Academy Awards were a fashion milestone. I was filming Eyes Wide Shut and flying to Paris on weekends, where I met John Galliano. The dress he made for me was a masterpiece. Intricate embroidery, a mesh back. It was art. It reminded me of my grandmother and mother, who sewed all my clothes growing up. There's something deeply emotional about wearing a custom piece. It feels like love. Being the Ricardos was the biggest challenge of my career. Playing Lucille Ball wasn't about imitation. It was about capturing her essence. The vocal work alone was intense, but when audiences accepted me in the role, I cried from relief. Lucy paved the way for so many of us. The AMC commercial was a passion project. We shot it in one day, just wanting to celebrate cinema. I had no idea it would become such a phenomenon. And now it's a Loungefly backpack? Unreal. 9 Perfect Strangers was a dream. Playing Masha, a healer with her own demons, was fascinating. We shot in Byron Bay, and the whole experience felt surreal. Her look, her voice, her presence all came together organically. And yes, Season 2 will be a wild ride, very different from anything I've done before. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Which of these moments resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to keep the conversation going. And remember, whether it's film, fashion, or just being yourself, always embrace the magic of transformation.